Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? How's it going, PainGod?
It's going good. How you doing?
We are back. Sorry, everyone, that we had to skip an episode last week. I had some PTO to take, and I enjoyed my 3-day weekend.
I was all raring to go, and Mintos bailed on me.
I know, needed a day. It's been a crazy year so far, hasn't it?
Exactly. For a year and a week now.
Yeah, crazy stuff. Well, welcome everybody. This is the community update stream. I'm joined with PainGod here, our creative director, executive producer. And what we'd like to do on Fridays is we like to sit down with you guys, talk about where the development team is up to, talk about any updates or improvements or anything like that we're able to talk about at this time, and I can see if I can get through some of your questions as well. We got some fairly interesting things to talk about today. It's slightly understated, but I'll leave it to you guys to see what you think about it. But great.
That's because it's a 2 week buildup of information.
It is certainly a build-up. So what's the first thing we got to talk about today here, PainGod?
The current season Flashpoint it seems to be really well liked. Appreciate you guys telling us when you like things that we do. On top of releasing the season 2.5 weeks ago, almost 3, we released the Polish medium line on Tuesday. Hopefully you're all playing with that and having fun. I'd love to hear what people think of the gas turbine. And yes, the icon's wrong for it. I just caught that today or last night. Sorry, we'll get that fixed. But everything seems to be going really well. Looking at the stats for the month, our player base is our active player base, what we call MAU, monthly active users, is up 10% over last year, which is fantastic for being March.
Excellent.
I see that 7,716 of you have completed the season pass already, you monsters. So congratulations on that. I hope you like the post-season pass bonuses that we put in, so you still had stuff to do after the season, and I think we got a couple more things coming up to fill in some gaps.
I believe so.
We had our the Tank Commander PvP weekend this past weekend. So please send your feedback. We're looking to do a whole week long kind of tournament style for that in April, for those of you that like playing as tank commanders or tankers against tank commanders. What else is going on? So that's what's happened. What happens next week? Next week, there's going to be a new tier 10 premium tank from Free XP.
Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned that, because we're going to actually be going into a little bit more depth with that on Monday on insider information. So let's not give too much away today on that. We can go into that on Monday.
Well, I should read the rest of my sentence here, huh? Okay.
I have to be the bad guy this time.
I guess I read some things for Mintos to have on Monday. We got a long needed buff for the T22 medium.
Yes.
It's going out Tuesday. There may or may not be some kind of April Fool's surprise Tuesday. I can't wait to see what people say if they find it. The map rotation is still looking good. There's very, very, very few instances of back-to-back maps. I think I mentioned to you guys that we were going to test a fixed order in the future, so that's being worked on, and probably test it, in our next big update to see what you all think of that. And so that's the maps run in a certain order at every 4 minutes, in the queue, and then we looking to change up the order of it too, so it's not the same order every day. But so far, the changes that we have made on the map rotation look to be doing really, really well.
People very happy about the T22 medium buff. I know that was something that players were really looking forward to and were a little bit underwhelmed by, and so yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people really happy about that in the chat there. Excellent stuff.
Cool. Oh, speaking of maps, I think everybody saw a teaser Wednesday. A very, very distant
So,
aerial
yeah.
shot
I've just got it up now,
of a map.
so you guys should be able to see that nice and big there.
The shot behind me is from the same map. And I wanted to say, we've been listening to you guys. I announced 2 weeks ago the maps that we're updating come early of summer. And if you ask why no more before then, I'll tell you today, and I'll probably get in trouble of it. You're going to have new maps soon, brand new maps, bigger maps than we've made in the past, more lush, more stuff going on. I keep losing my spot in my notes. I'm sorry.
You had us at maps.
Maps. So yes, 4 new, larger, lush maps in the next update. Ones that you've never seen before. And speaking of teasers,
Are we doing it?
yeah, we're gonna get in trouble.
All right, guys.
But just play it. And it was my video editing from our playtest where we were cooperating today against the other team, and it was such a beautiful battlefield destruction scene. I decided I was going to share it, but all video editing is my fault. And I'm not perfect.
We're only going to show this once, right? We're not going to show it twice.
So I can get in twice the trouble? Yeah, just once, please.
We're only going to show this once, so be ready, guys. So where are we at right now in the stream? We're like 12 minutes and 50 seconds in. Okay, get ready. All right. Hopefully you guys like that. So for those of you that might be watching back, be at 12 minutes and 50 seconds if you guys want to watch that back. We're not showing it again. It's an exclusive for the community update stream. Thank you very much, PainGod.
Yeah, no problem.
That looks sick. The what's it called? The Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
I don't know how much you can see in that little video, but they actually move and stuff. It's cool. It took me a ridiculously long time to get you 11 seconds of footage, guys, because again, I think I'm using like Windows Essential Movie Maker or something like that, edit the capture footage off my Xbox.
Every now and again, the members of the community ask me, why don't you make a map? I could draw you something on Paint. You wouldn't like it though. You wouldn't be able to play it in game.
I am a master at MS Paint, and it's still the worst art you would ever see. Okay, so maps. 4 coming.
So yeah, four new larger lush maps in the next update.
They're gorgeous. They're amazing looking.
I have played on a couple of them actually with my community super testers, so I really enjoyed them. So I'll let the community super testers speak for themselves. But yeah, no, they certainly are large. I will say that.
Remember, they're under NDA. They can't talk about it yet.
Nope, and neither can I.
But I hope you guys are seeing that. Months ago or whatever. I promise more transparency and getting you information on a more regular basis and talking about things to come. Within what we're allowed, not ruining PR. PR's job or anything. So I hope you see that we're doing it. You saw a couple, now 3 teasers for the next big release. This week alone, you've seen that. We're hoping to keep up that pace. With at least 2 teasers. I kind of like to give more information, so we're actually going to do another teaser today about something else, and I was like, no, let's give them at least something real, like a video to see. rather than a vague reference to something.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let us know. Do you like teasers? Do you like to see more information? Do you like getting something once a week? Do you want it more often? Let us know.
Yeah, I'm glad we went with this way. I think that doing it this way on stream with our fans, with our players, watching something exclusive together and actually like showing the players and talking about it however much we can is from my point of view. I'm glad we went this way. It was a little bit touch and go whether we were going to actually do it or not, but I'm glad we went with this way. And I think that I think you guys are going to be happy with what comes when that when the Intel timer kind of runs out. So hopefully we'll find out some more then. So looking forward to it myself.
Yeah, I think I would rather see information come across in a stream from a developer than posted on Facebook, which I'm not on. I can tell you this particular map starts with a D. The sun, flare out in the back. That's not photoshopped or anything. We actually had to move the spawns for one team on the map because you spawned right in the sun, and I think we had the problem on
highway.
But here it's even like you could like see the heat shimmer, and you're like, I'm blinded. And like, well, that would happen in a real battle, but that's not really fair for this team spawn, so we had to move it. But I'm always amazed at how high contrast this map is.
Yeah, it looks great, and I'm glad that we have the community super testers and super testers, so we can I can get I'm basically one of the super testers as well, so I can get on there and have a little play as well. So good stuff.
Yeah, I wish I could just like record my setup and what I do every day and be like, here, this is what I worked on today. Here, this is what we're working on today. Here's our
You play it super early as well, by the sounds of it, because you were playing something special just before we got online that we're not allowed to talk about yet.
Yes, but my team cooperated with me very, very well, and we crushed our opposition.
Excellent.
What's next? I wanted to get you a screenshot today of the commander name and pick being over the tank and the reel. I think I showed you a mock-up, but it's in my build, and so I was all happy. However, there was other stuff in my build that I couldn't hide, so I wasn't able to share that with you today. But I'll work on that. I'm monitoring progress on the detailed tank stats page for Armor Viewer and the premium tech tree work ongoing. It's making progress. I feel relatively safe right now to say it's going to be in our next big release, because it looks like things are going well. And when that gets the art pass, I'll actually take screenshots of it and bring them to the stream for you.
Excellent. Yeah, we kind of saw some of the early concepts of what the team was working on with the premium tech tree. I know that players have really kind of asked for some adjustments to that. So a few weeks ago we shared that screenshot. I'll make sure to put it into this. I'll put it into this recap as well after the stream as well, just in case any of you guys didn't see it. And we had the tank statistics screen, and what else did we have as well? We had the premium tech tree, tank statistics, and there was a couple of other. There was at least one more image as well. I'll put them all in the post-stream recap. But I'm looking forward to
the commander nameplate with picture.
I think it was actually. Yeah, it seems to ring a bell. Cool.
And then the last thing I have is, we're all working on the next big release that should be your way. I don't know what's the countdown timer says. The 6 is when PR talks about everything, so you can guess it's probably going to be
more intel on the 6th.
Huh?
More intel on the 6th of April.
Yeah, so you can guess the big major releases sometime after the 6th, not right after. If you know us, you know we're close to the end of the month as we do our releases, so you can probably have that same expectation. If all goes well and we get through certain, no big bugs come up, all that fun game development stuff. But things we're going to work on right after that release is, I told you, the maps that were being remade 2 weeks ago, and of course I forgot which ones they were.
Was that the Westfield, El Alamein, and
Overlord.
Overlord? Yes. Yeah.
Yes. I'm so
Sure.
looking forward to the return of Westfield.
I think a lot
And
of
then
players are. Yes.
as soon as we get the next big release out of the way, so for that early summertime or early summer period, design will be jumping on implementing and testing, and we've been play testing the Italian heavies. That tops out with the tier 10. Help me here, Mentos. Rhinoceron.
Oh, let me try. Oh my
Huh?
word. I actually can do this, I think. Rinocerente.
Well, that was way better than mine.
Hopefully, Italians, let me know if I butchered it, because I'm so sorry if I did. Normally, I get these things wrong. I really struggle with with the wording on some of these
I would be doing
names.
better if I just put it into the text to speech on the laptop and let the laptop say it out loud.
Amazing. I
Or
know
maybe I
you
should do that for myself so I don't butcher names so terribly.
should do it. We should do that on April Fool's Day. We'll just have you talk like a robot or something. Cool. So, yeah, Ryan Usher on D. Cool. So yeah, I know. I've seen in the community, Italian heavies is one of the big things I see a lot. Japanese tank destroyers I see a lot as well. But yeah,
I
that's
know
really cool.
we're also, design's really itching to get to start to play with the wheeled vehicle code that we've had an engineer on for some time. We couldn't take the code over from PC, so we had to write it ourselves. But we've been all between 6.0 fixes and the next
Yeah,
big update. Just not enough bandwidth to get to it. So we'll start playing with that after this update as well, and hope that we get those to later in the year.
very cool. Wow, we've so much stuff to talk about today. So yeah, Italian heavies. They're going to be worked on soon. A little bit of wheeled vehicles talk. Improvements to the detailed tank stats and premium tech tree. Commander picture and naming garage for the next release, hopefully. And, in the next big update, some 4 new larger lush maps. We've had the teaser for like the Aurora Borealis, Northern Lights map there. Something happening on April Fool's Day, who knows? There's tons that we've been able to talk about today, so there's lots for me to write up in the recap. So I better get working on that real soon. But yeah, is there anything else that we have for the community today, PainGod?
Oh, I think I've gotten myself in enough trouble. My Skype's blowing up.
Excellent.
And don't
I've
forget, 4 new, larger, lush maps.
and then followed by some updated ones.
We've been working on them, constantly. So the thing about bigger maps is they take longer to do, and you're creating all new assets when you're making a new map rather than, rezzing up and adding polys to existing models and textures. So and then play testing it, altering it, play testing it, altering it.
Yeah.
It's quite a process, especially for maps this big. So thank you for your patience.
Yeah.
4 more for the map rotation, which gets up to math 21 or more. No, we're 17, 18, 19. So it'd be 23. I think I'd have to go check the details. But we have been listening and working on things, and we continue to do so.
Yep. As always, even though things have definitely quieting down a lot with the community feedback, definitely guys keep hitting me up with your feedback, your suggestions. Going forward as well, we will keep that up. if there's ever anything you guys would like me to, pass on to the team that needs looking at or adjusting, everything's always on the table. We'll always have a look at it and see if we can help with something. But yeah, I think that's everything we got today.
And you have to congratulate Mentos. He's flying solo today, no tank soar, and successfully played a video that I gave him at the very last minute.
Look at this development here.
Our Mentos is growing up.
Oh. I got an email actually yesterday from wargaming.net saying that yesterday was my anniversary when I first started playing World of Tanks console. I was playing PC before that, and I started playing just as I applied for my job. So I'm glad I ended up getting it, and I'm glad I put that early time in. Those extra couple of months really helped me.
Oh, and we're working on something I saw that I was pleasantly surprised on, is some translucency in armor viewers, so you can see plates that are behind plates like spaced armor. I saw the very beginnings of that. We do have, I think I did mention that we were going to try a way to, with our shader system, graphically be able to address all types of colorblind or preferences or contrast. So we just did a search for volunteers.
I saw that. Yeah.
Start having them test it out and giving us feedback on that. So I'm glad that's making progress too.
That's good that it's still, even after we've done some significant adjustments to it, still on the radar of the team. So that's really nice. I know extra visual, adjustments just to make it easier for everybody to be able to see will definitely be appreciated by everybody. Good stuff. All right, I got to get out of here. I got a big report to write, and I've got to do all this recap.
Mintos, your reports have been coming later and later. You need to get on those earlier.
Slacking. I'm very sorry. All right, guys. I'm so glad we're able to get all this information for you. I'll see you on Monday. We're going to be talking about a new tier 10 tank. We nearly blew it, but we're going to be doing that on Monday, 2 o'clock Central Daylight Time. I think I'm really not sure what time that is UTC. It's either 7 or 8 p.m. I'm so sorry. I'm useless with time zones. But all the information will be on our schedule on this channel here, right below, probably about here. If you just click right under there, you should be able to find it. All right, guys. Thank you very much, PainGod.
Thank you, Mentos. And just so you know, you can add multiple time zones to your little Windows clock in the corner, so you can always look that up.
Amateur hour here.
Thanks for playing World of Tanks, and thanks for joining us here today. I'll see you same time, same channel next week.
Bye, everyone. Thank you very much.